What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. I'm going to dive right in with the honorable mentions. First, I have Luis Ortiz for this wicked sinker. He had a very nice outing yesterday, going 6 innings with 9 Ks.
Very nice.
Giving up only 1 run. And next, we have Tyler Rogers for these rising sliders. These are absolute UFOs. I love when he throws this pitch. At number 5, Seth Lugo for this Fat Joe two-seamer.
Yeah.
Yep. Got him to lean back. Lean back.
Lean back.
And he's tied with nasty Nate Eovaldi, who had this wicked stuff, picking up 7 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 2 hits. And I love this from Eovaldi, where he messes with timing. He does this fairly often. He'll occasionally just work in a slide step. I did an overlay of these two, and you can see how that would mess with you as a hitter. At number 4, Ronel Blanco, for the pitching outing of the day, he had 11 Ks and 8 scoreless innings, giving up 2 hits. He had this wicked slider and picked up a sword as well as these changeups. At number 3, one of my favorite things in baseball is pissed off Chris Sale because he throws fastballs like he wants to fight you. And in this sequence, he absolutely did. Started this out with a ball that was his fastest pitch of the year at 99.4 miles an hour, and then just shoved this and just looks at the hitter, with his Gorski here, like he wants to kill him. And Gorski's like, I didn't do anything to you. Sale doesn't have any of it. He is shoving that baseball. He walks off the mound like the king he is. Didn't get the win, but he got number 3 on my list. So I'm sure he's satisfied with that, because Chris Sale only cares about where he is on Pitching Ninja's top 5 filthiest pitches. Doesn't care about wins and losses.
Some would say his priorities are a little messed up at this stage of his career, but
right. Like he's going to be a Hall of Famer, hopefully. You know, you got to shoot for these things, and top 5 is a big deal in the Sale household. He also had this White Castle special. At number 2, Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler was freaking outstanding yesterday. Basically, all his stuff was so good. He had these splitters, overpowering heaters. He had this Fat Joe fastball. Yes, we're using the same joke twice. Get over it.
Lean back.
I overlaid this fastball with this curveball that picked up a sword. And yeah, I mean, when Zach Wheeler's throwing like this, good luck. He had 8 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 3 hits. Looked like prime Zach Wheeler. And at number 1, maybe the filthiest pitch of the year so far, arguably, it is Luis Severino for this sweeper that broke 29 inches. Yes, that is 2 feet plus an extra 5 inches at 84 miles an hour. This is the most movement on a pitch that was over 84 miles an hour on a strikeout, glove side movement, that is, since 2017. Disgusting stuff from Luis Severino. Unfortunately, his entire pitching line yesterday was similarly disgusting, and not in a good way. But at the end of the year, nobody is going to remember that he gave up like 8 earned runs yesterday. Everyone's going to remember this pitch. Dude, this isn't fair, and not even the god known as Aaron Judge could hit this. Now on the Ninja notes, Matthew Boyd had 8 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. He faced Griffin Canning, who had 5 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 2 hits and 1 run. Zach Eflin had 5 Ks and 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. And what is this call on this sinker here? This pitch is not close to a strike, but we'll take it. He faced Tyler Anderson, who had 5 Ks and 5 innings, giving up 1 earned run. Ryan Stanek had these 200-mile-an-hour heaters. Carmen Mlodzinski had 2 Ks and 5 2/3 scoreless innings. German Márquez had 2 Ks and 7 innings, giving up 1 run. Miles Mikolas had 5 Ks and 5 1/3 innings, giving up only 1 run. Sean Burke had 2 Ks and 4 innings, giving up only 1 run. Lucas Giolito had 6 Ks and 6 1/3 innings, giving up no earned runs, friend of the show. And Eric Lauer had 5 Ks and 4 2/3 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit. I believe we're going to touch on some dongs now, Will.
that's absolutely right, Nancy. We're starting it off with designated hitter Rafael Devers. hitting the absolute skin off this ball. 440 for a crucial 6th-inning, game-winning home run here in Kansas City. But next, Ninja, we're coming down to Queens to watch Frankie Lindor bash this ball to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th, and then went on to win this game also, Ninja. Just a couple of crucial dongs from 2 of the game's best. And Ninja, little D here in the dong corner. We got Dylan Cruz laying out like he's on a cruise, robbing Lars Nootbaar of a triple in the 9th. But Ninja, the dong of the day is a dual set of dingers from the Schwarbarian, who quietly is in the middle of a 46-game on-base streak, which, so we got Teddy Ballgame with the most ever at 84 games. But the NL record, although the internet seems to conflict on this, it looks like it's 60. That's coming off the bat of Piggy Ward in 1893. So Schwarber, I'm not sure exactly where he is on the list now, but he's in some pretty esteemed territory. But Ninja, yeah, he had 2 dongs here, all 3 of the Phillies RBI to win the game. And as Schwarber does, just hitting the dick skin off the ball himself here, Ninja, and that's your dong of the day.
And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. Not only did Quinn Walcott miss this call, but he also got the count wrong. Dude, there are 2 things you're back there for. 1 is to call balls and strikes, and 2 is to keep the count. You've done none of them right here.
That's strike 2, not strike 3. I think Walcott lost the count. He did.
My picks of the day today are a 3-leg same-game parlay. First, I'm going to take Matthew Liberatore for 4 Ks or more. Then I'm going to take Christopher Sanchez for 5 Ks or more. And I'm going to take the under of under 8 runs. Then I'm going to add in my 30% profit boost token that boosts my profits by 30% for any same game parlay of 3 legs or more. What would your picks of the day be?